प्रॉब्लम हमारे यहाँ पे वही बन रहा है कि ट्रेड यूनियन लॉ बने हुए हैं लेकिन इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं हो रहे हैं और उसमें बदलाव किए जा रहे हैं और उसको
the members of the parliament house they play
सरकार के पक्ष में ही वो लॉ काम करते हैं, लेबर के पक्ष में नहीं।
not to be what to advising the freedom of association, the workers' rights on the freedom of association. But the idea of the plan of the amendment of the trade union law is to make that.
We are just discussing and we'll write it.
But there are 2 more minutes to go.
How is the trade union law is only recognized.
We just have to discuss the law which is implementing right now, no?
If you are finding any issues with that, or with this structure, like the law enforcement agency,
And
if
then
you
when
feel
the
that
yellow union
That's
has
problematic.
established,
judges are
we
not
don't have
supportive,
right to
or the
argue.
people from the parliament are
So,
not
okay,
supportive.
see,
Chalo, let's just use your country examples and then
yeah,
finish it off.
yeah. So trade union law.
Okay,
in
one second.
Cambodia.
So let's just make 3 columns.
Okay.
So 2 more minutes to go.
2 more minutes.
Ah, you don't need that.
Minute, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
At least.
More.
Okay, 5 more minutes. We'll be closing by 3:38.
Please.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the law
Trade
again?
union law I want to mention
Trade in Cambodia.
in Cambodia.
Trade union?
Trade, yeah,
Trade
trade
union
union law. Trade union.
What is the problem you are facing in that law?
Restriction to the union, the right to organize a union, and the right to collective bargaining agreement. The right to
In the
collective
law, it
bargaining.
is restricted.
Yeah, restricted.
Oh, okay. एक क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं मैंने because she just asked me
What is the law saying?
what is
Okay.
the law. We'll just write the problems you are facing in the law.
Yeah.
Okay. And the existing law, is it also empowering in some sense for the workers? And it's
labor
not
law,
implemented in, is there any problem in the structure?
yeah. Actually, in the labor law, the previous law, yeah, they have some kind of following to. Actually, the labor law they adopt from Japan and France, so they are a little bit better. Like about the right to organize the union, it's kind of the following to the 87, right? To the ILO convention for that law. But for this law, the restriction to the union organizing, like
On union organization.
yeah, like you have to have 10 of the worker if to form the union. If the workplace is below than 10 worker, you cannot organize a union.
Yeah, inside the factory, no?
Factory or
Earlier
not-
you had this.
Inside the factory.
factory and the
Shop
the
floor,
shop
very-
outlet, because as my sector we work in the food sector, and a lot of the cafe shop restaurant they employ the worker under 10.
या
So
तो ये बोल रहे हैं
those
कि जैसे आपने है ना कि
worker
10 से कम
cannot
मजदूर है
organize a
वर्कर्स
union.
है तो आप अंदर यूनियन तो नॉट लाइक अ फॉर्मल यूनियन बट यू कैन ऑर्गेनाइज आउटसाइड
No,
Yeah.
it's also outside and inside.
यू आर नॉट अलाउड टू
No, no,
Yeah.
it's allowed.
Also inside the factory, if you organize the worker lower than 10 worker, you cannot form a union.
Okay.
But the
Oh,
previous
yeah.
law, if you have 8, you can
Minimum.
take
अच्छा
out
ओके
minimum.
पहले के
Minimum
8 भी थे तो
10
अलाउड था फिर भी
workers,
10
10
हो गया
workers can
Form a
can
union.
form unions inside or outside.
And the second issue about the collective bargaining
पहले
right.
तो होता था
If
मिनिमम 8 भी होगा
you
तो भी ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकते हैं
have
अभी
the
का बन
member
गया
are
minimum 10
lower
services
than 30%,
You're not allowed to
of the
organize.
total
30% plus 1.
plus
क्या-
one
क्या?
of the
Yeah.
total
30%
workforce
plus 1 to have the
right
negotiate
to
on the
negotiate.
CBA.
Sorry,
Not
sorry.
only the CBA, even the negotiate for
Okay.
contract for
Oh,
other
okay.
issues.
What?
Okay.
Tell me the
It's
point.
different. The substance is the different with in Indonesia.
हाँ
Yeah.
ठीक है we can
I
this
just
is
tried to
Cambodia
clarify. Yes, Cambodia, like about the rights to bargaining, collective bargaining. Like if you have if you want to be a right to protect your member and to negotiate for your member on benefit or something, you have to have a member 30% plus one of the total workforce. And can you imagine some of the like you said, like you have 9,000 member, 9,000 worker in the factory. So this is the not accessible for.
Okay. If
3%.
we can have your trade union law problems, and then we can move to
In
structure.
Indonesia, there's
In India also we
in
can
the
have.
trade union law is the current trade union law is the recognize the what the multiply the trade union in the factory.
Oh, sorry, Bapak, one
One more minute,
Trade union law in Indonesia, they recognize multiply trade union in the factory. You know what multiply, right?
Multiple trade unions.
Yeah,
in the
multiple.
So they recognize.
Huh?
They recognize.
Recognize.
So it's a good thing
Yeah.
or a bad thing?
That's good thing, but before there any the material review, decided by the court, the constitution court, is similar like in Cambodia. Before it's the for the trade union have rights to negotiate on the CBA, should be have for 50% plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
One.
So the CBA says that
Yeah.
you need to have 50% plus one worker.
Yeah,
in
but
another-
now it's changing. Now it's
now-
only 10%.
So it's a
No,
good
you
thing.
10%.
Which is a good thing, no?
Yeah, it's a
It's a
good
good
thing.
thing.
10%. Yeah. But it's 10% also is difficult, because it's difficult also 10% from the
Total what? Total
total
union.
workers.
Total
Let's say
workers.
10. In one factory there is the
2,000 workers.
2,000 workers. There should be, you have the
200 workers.
Yeah, 200.
दोनों केस में ये है कि अगर कलेक्टिव बार्गेनिंग में
More than 10 minutes.
अगर कोई भी नेगोशिएशन करना है तो
Swati,
10%
how many minutes it's gonna take?
2-3 minutes we have
2
discussed
minutes,
that.
not more than 2 minutes. It's really hard to stop you guys. No, but not more than 2 minutes.
Okay. What is the
And you should
structure?
wrap it
What
up,
is the
calm
problem with
down.
structure
That-
implementing?
Yeah, the others is in our law, trade union law, also recognize the trade union, to organize union in the outside factory.
You are not allowed or allowed?
Law, but they don't have right to negotiate.
Okay, so we can write in the structural problem. No, that's the culture and the
Yeah.
structural problem. Allowed.
You have rights as a substance,
Yeah.
right?
Organize outside factory, but no right to negotiate.
Yes.
Okay. Who implements this? Matlab, as in, how to write the structural problem here?
Who implement?
For here, Ministry of Labor
Yeah.
Law,
Ministry of
Labor,
Ministry of
Cambodia.
Manpower.
and
So for example, one second. This is a good thing, but is this being implemented?
No at all. No at all.
So the
Because-
structure is
because let's say like if they already exist the yellow union, and then the company they will ask first the permission from the yellow union.
so negotiate with the yellow
Yeah.
union,
Yeah.
Ones who are gonna present, he or she can express it.
Jalan.
Please.
Are workers aware about it? Are workers aware about this right? Workers aware about this right or
Not really.
not?
For Cambodia, not really.
No awareness.
5 minutes more.
Just some of them that belong to other member only that they know. But for just the member of the union only. And for here, the consequence on here, the officer at the ministry they require everything based on the mouth, you know. Even the law say 10% takes, say like 30%, but
Guys,
they
can I
are not
just have
like
your
that.
attention just for 1 minute? Okay. So I am seeing that you guys are still discussing, and it really hurts to stop you.
Yes.
I can see the blind poster to some extent. So exactly how many minutes you need? Like 3 minutes? Andy, whose support you are on?
F team.
I support Andy, fine. I vote for Andy.
Okay, let's not waste 1 minute.
Okay, 5 more minutes, not more than that. 5 more minutes.
No, please let's focus on one second. In the structure, we need to focus. If there is a law, why is it not being implemented? What the problem in the structure?
The problem is the main officer, the officer of the labor law. They even the law said that, but they did not require how to say, not implement on the law. They implement what they want to implement. Like can I example like union register. Like union register in this law they require like only the name list, only the vote result, only a picture of the when we vote, and all only the kind of how to say like the statement of the union administration like that. But at the when we register, this requirement they add up to 4 or 5 more.
So basically, what is not required in the process?
Yeah, but
there
there's
extra information has been required by the administration.
There's the
labor officers.
Yeah.
Will it come under this? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Ministry of
So,
Power, and then something also
we can write.
what the local government,
Municipality.
like mayor, governor,
required by labor officers, no? At the time of registration, negotiation.
Yeah, the registration of the trade union.
yeah.
What was it you mentioned?
Is the 30% or
30 plus 1. 30% plus 1.
Why one?
Plus 1 worker.
Okay. Let's focus
And
here.
if your member are lower than 30%, the implementation, when you have a labor conflict, they did not submit your case to the arbitration council because they put like the
If any like the
individual.
dispute.
Yeah.
So the case is registered under?
No register, but when we have the labor conflict, we have to submit the case to Ministry of Labor for the labor inspector for the process negotiation. And then based on our law, after the negotiation failed, they have to submit that case to arbitration council for continue our process. But
I'll just
when
write 1 second.
Yeah, but when your member is lower than 30%, you could not submit the case to arbitration council. They will say that,
Not like in Indonesia, we don't have, we have that, but we also have another one. It's the industrial relationship court.
Court. Okay, we don't have
Okay,
a court,
we
but-
one second.
Okay.
You submit. Union will submit the case to Ministry of.
Yeah, labor conflict. Like when we have the conflict with employer, we have to submit to Ministry of Labor. And
Labor?
after how to say like
They will submit it to?
consolidation. After that, they will submit to arbitration council. Arbitration council.
It's a office.
It's kind of the court, but it's not
Arbitration
official court.
and?
Arbitration council.
And conceal. No?
Yes.
But if it is less than, you can explain what
Yeah,
is the problem.
if
here,
the
no?
member are below than 30%,
You explain the
case,
problem.
the case will not allow to go to arbitration council.
The case
They
will
will say like this is individual case, not collective
Oh, okay.
issue.
Individual
Same
case and not collective.
Yes.
Okay. So which reduces the power
Last
of the
1
case.
minute, guys, and this time me and Barney are very serious.
Bernie is chilling.
No, this is Barney's serious mood.
Okay, in Indonesia, what is the structural problem? For example, you have recognized this is a power to the unions. This is also power to the union.
Yeah,
Kalau
that's
Islam
also what the structure is the Ministry of Manpower, but also like major, governor. Yeah.
As in, what is the, how should I write it? What is the problem? Structure as in, who implements this?
Ministry of Manpower.
Ministry of Manpower or
Yeah.
Ministry of Labor?
Okay. Ministry of Labor.
Labor.
Okay. And then also major.
Okay, but it helps.
Major, governor. Yeah, they should help. Yeah, they should. Then also
They should not, they do. Do they help?
ក្រសួងបញ្ជូនទៅយ៉ាងកណ្ដាល
Yeah,
តែ
they
ជា
do.
ស្រេចក្រសួងអត់បញ្ជូន
They
តែ
also do can have the rights to make like the what the local or district regulation, you know.
Ministry of
Regulation.
Labor has the right
Yeah,
to-
concerning the or to implement the trade unions in their area. You understand what I mean?
No, no. You have to.
Okay. Who do who is the implementer?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, for example, Ministry of Labor
Okay, I
has the
think
power
finally
to.
we are done for our preparing our presentation. May I request you to come around here with your presentation, the
Make
paper you
sure
have
to ensure
prepared.
the law or this law can implement it. Can implement.
And it can direct the district court.
Yeah.
But does it?
សមាជិកអត់ទាន់
Direct
កម្ម
district
ករចូលការយល់ដឹងអំពីច្បាប់
District courts.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll discuss it
The
more.
court is only the province level.
Okay. Can you explain this point?
Okay.
Both of you will have to present. Okay. India is not presenting. Okay.
Okay.
Close. Let's take a circle again. Bunny.